When I think about Justin's career, he had a wobble where he was involved in lots of sort of, un, it looked like he was going through a bit of difficulty. And I reflect on one of my friends, Liam Payne, and who was on this podcast and who's sadly passed away now, but he also, around the same age, was thrown into the public eye at a very young age. He joined One Direction, went on the crazy, crazy wild roller coaster ride that is One Direction. And he admitted on the podcast that he struggled. He struggled with addiction. He struggled with lots of pain that he was dealing with. And his story is an inspiring one ultimately, but also a tragic one in many respects. Why does this happen to so many young artists, childhood stars?
You asked me this question. At this age, I feel a lot of guilt. I feel a lot of guilt because I worked with so many young artists. And like I told you, I hadn't taken the time to look at myself or do the therapy myself until I was older. So I didn't understand at 25 years old, at 27 years old, at 30 years old, that they each were coming from very unique backgrounds of their own stuff with their own families and their own childhoods and growing up this way and being seen by the whole world and being judged by the whole world at a very young age. And I think it's two things. I think one, human beings are not made to be worshipped. I think we're made to serve. And I think that when we worship human beings, it changes something within us. It messes us up a little bit because that's not what we're built for. And I think that can be very confusing. And I think being able to transcend the childhood of, people cheering your name and everything else at that level and get to the place where the artists I've worked with are, where they are in healthy relationships and with their families and still working through stuff, but like having a human experience, I think it's a testament to their strength.